to see everyone's reaction to it as well, because it's, I don't know, like, we all know that Gate is a virgin, right? And his story on the woman that he was dating and this, that, and the other is something else. When I hear 24 Eyes talk about how Suit Yourself doesn't know how to be in an adult relationship, can we all just be honest about this? Like, 24 Eyes sounds like Gate. In fact, I think Gate has had more sex than 24 Eyes. And that is saying something. Let's get into this.
Cause division in the community. That's not my fucking intentions. But what I am going to do is fucking just have a bit of a go at someone who I thought was my friend. I don't think he's my friend anymore.
Oh.
Then we're going to...
I don't think he's my friend anymore. You don't like him anyway anymore.
Probably go at Suit because fuck that.
Fuck Suit! Finally, he's going to talk about Suit. Finally. And not to actually talk about his videos really in detail, apart from laughing. The most he's done is looked at the laugh video to go, Hyper wasn't the real Hyper Twitter account and you fell for it, man. Like, he hasn't actually got an answer for any of the stuff of simping for Hyper. It's gold.
We're going to show a bit of stuff. You're echoing a bit, 24, as well.
That's throughout the entire
show. And, some other stuff. So, should be fun.
Should be great.
Should be fun.
Gold!
Yes, we're down in viewers now. Oh, no. Just keeps getting worse.
Can anyone hear that cope laugh?
Yes, we're down in viewers now. Oh, no. Just keeps getting worse.
Shut up, gun fox!
Look, do you know what? This is not where I wanted to be at this point in time. I didn't want to be doing fucking drama shit. I didn't want to talk about drama shit anymore.
I don't want to talk about drama, but I'm going to talk about it this week, next week, and, this guy!
But here we are. We're talking about drama shit. We're probably going to do it this week.
Ecstasy of Thinking jumping in. He answers the Hyper stuff later in the stream. Watched it earlier today. To be fair, I watched an hour and a half and I got bored of it. He started looking at the whole thing he said about the Hyper thing from what I've seen. And the only thing he said on this Ecstasy of Thinking, you can prove me wrong, obviously, is that he's not in a relationship with Hyper. We never said that he was. He's simping for her. Because she's obviously been doxing Suit, and Suit's reached out and he's like, leave her alone, leave the women's on the internet alone, as everyone has seen. But other than that, all he does is laugh at Suit going, you thought the Hyper account was real, mate, and we know it's fake. Yeah, so HEJAS has got the inside scoop on the fake Hyper account, which is dropping Suit's docs. Chin stroke. gotta scratch that chin a little bit. Very weird. Like I said, it's a hype by proxy. That's how I see it. It's Hyper by proxy, the fake Hyper account. Any of the information about Suit and stuff about the plates or whatever, yeah, it all came from Hyper. Someone else has made the account. I never denied that at all. But it's hilarious to see how HEJAS has got the inside scoop on the Hyper fake account, which has been around for a week, which, to be fair, is quite obviously fake. But anyway, it's just how it is, guys.
We're probably going to be doing it next week as well. I don't know. I don't even know where to fucking start. Jesus Christ. This is the first. I'm going to start with the smaller people. Just the small fucking...
Just you tiny little fucking people he's going to start with.
Heads that are just like, what the fuck are you even on about? In fact, actually, there's a really good quote that Cliff said. Okay, here we go. This is what Cliff said. Came up on the wrong bloody screen. I wish I could get AVG to work again.
Kangrad's saying, is he drunk or does he always babbles like that? According to HEJAS, he doesn't drink. So I can understand that. But I know he sounds a little bit, but no, he's not.
This is what Cliff Wallace said. This is what I cannot get about the way they are presenting this. Suit has made 3 videos shitting allegedly, since they are kind of...
I mean, he's not really made 3 videos shitting. He's made 3 videos kind of going, are we going to talk about this yet? Are you going to not fucking sit there defending your little fucking woman you're simping for? Yeah. But anyway, Cliff is the highest of IQ people, so you should really listen to him.
retarded on EJ. Cog has made a bunch of streams shitting on EJ too. What are we up to? I think it's 5.
Oh my god, Cog made streams on Ear Juice! How dare he! Come on, bro. Like, you did a year's worth of bait streams. Am I not entitled to do, like, a few streams? And you say I made 5. I don't think I've made 5. I think I've done, like, 2 and a video. And I've talked about you at the start of a couple of shows, you know. But I've definitely done a couple of good shows on you, definitely. And today's show as well, definitely. Oh, I'm gonna milk it, bruh. Oh, I love milking this shit. Gotta milk it. Gotta keep milking that shit. Oh, there's so much. Sorry. It makes me laugh just to think, like, when you think of someone who's done a year's worth of streams complaining about the fact you've done a few shows about him. Oh, yes. Just pure hypocrisy, really.
5 streams and 1 video?
Streams.
5 streams and 1 video.
Yeah, 5 streams and 1 video, as far as I know, including this one. It's like 3 proper ones. And you'll see me talk about it maybe at the start of a couple of others. So round about now, we've got 5-ish, if they want to call that a stream, with the other 2. And then we've got a video, definitely, yeah. A whole 5.
That's good content stretching, right? I mean,
Oh, dude, it's great content stretch in 24 hours. I've made this stretch over 2 weeks, 3. I'm not even really done shows in between. Who cares? It's easy, right? It's so easy. It's so easy. It's so easy.
I mean, like, really? That's how you take content and you take that extra mile. You just stretch.
Yeah, dude, 24 hours. What show are you on right now? Like, yes, I'm taking this and making it funny for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I don't care how long this goes on for. This guy seems to be explaining himself every weekend about some show that I did, and that's gold to me.
Come on.
Okay.
That's quality multiplier right there.
That's it. How much did you...
Tree saying brain dead content. To be fair, the rest of this show has had a bit more thought put into it, but this one was just kind of like going through time stamping and going, all right, that'll do, next time stamp.
Did you watch any of it? I watched like a few minutes on the Grim Cheers channel. I was just like, oh, okay. You know, Cog got me good, like, because
Cog got me good. Did you hear that, guys? I got him good. I watched like a few minutes on the Grim Cheers channel. Gotcha, bitch!
I was just like, oh, okay. You know, Cog got me good, like...
Oh, I did get you good.
Because I last week I said some stuff about Skull Kid. And I said, look, send Skull Kid positive vibes. We don't...
Oh, I know, because you'd still not read his Twitter by that point, even though you'd been on my show prior to that. And I told you to look at his Twitter because he said that he's leaving. And you didn't listen to me because you hate me. And instead you see so much. You can't even take what I'm saying on board. It became a narrative I was building against you. And I'm like, go and look at your fucking co-host's Twitter, you faggot. And for a guy that says that he doesn't use Twitter a lot, he's got 2 accounts on there. One to shill his music as if he's not Air Juice to Keemstar and shit. And we'll laugh at that shit later too, because he'll show you.
Don't know what Skull Kid's doing. But yeah, he had put stuff out on Twitter, but I hardly used Twitter. I didn't realize what was going to happen.
I hardly use Twitter, but I've got 2 accounts on Twitter.
I didn't know Skull Kid was going to...
Bro, I use Twitter a lot, but I only have 1 account, you know.
I come back and totally just put all our shit out, like, publicly, and just publicly shit on me and cause all this drama. My bad.
To be fair, nobody would expect that. I mean, nobody would expect you to just... I mean, like, you literally, you were trying to be as diplomatic as you could.
If he's going to be diplomatic, it'd be a good idea to pay attention to the person that he's having the beef with, really, which is Skull Kid. But unfortunately, he didn't pay attention to him, and it took people like me to yell at him, and he still didn't listen to Skull Kid. And then Skull Kid makes it public, and everyone's like, well, I say everyone, including just these 2 are like, why didn't Skull Kid do this privately? Motherfucker, you ain't listening to him when I'm shouting at you about something that is public. You ain't listening to him privately. Probably too busy talking to Hype or something in the DMs.
In the situation, and You know, what are you supposed to do when somebody comes out and just slays you? I mean, I don't know what the proper response is when somebody, like, when you're trying to keep business between two.
Next is saying, this drama is trash. I'm out. This is so boring. I don't know how you guys make content out of this. It's easy. This is a person who has done a year's worth of content on nothing. Like, we're talking bait streams for a year on myself. So yeah, we're going to do actual talking about this shit and just showing the little eyes as we go through. It's just fun.
Two people, and somebody just comes out and wants to lay it out when, you know, I mean.
I'll tell you what you do. You go to them in private and you try to talk to them in private, which is what I did. I didn't watch his stream. I ended up having to, because he wouldn't talk.
No, but again, you went to him privately after the stream. Did you go to him privately before then? Because clearly it made it to being public because you weren't fucking listening.
Talk to me. Wouldn't respond to me at all. Sock as well. Neither of them.
Sork said bye. Oh, last Saturday, Sork and Skull are my friends. This Saturday, they're not even talking to me anymore. Precognitive thought over here. Just telling you the future, bro. Just telling you the future.
They just stopped talking to me all of a sudden. And it's just like, okay, what the fuck? Like, okay, just answer me these questions. Like, why are you doing this? You know this is going to cause drama. But
hey, Des in the chat saying, Johnny, yeah, he doesn't. You don't want to cause drama. You're making it public. It's drama already in the background with you, AJs. It didn't matter if it was public. It's drama. Oh, and I want you to remember this conversation, guys, because all of you need to remember this conversation for later, because I want you to remember that right now he's talking about making sure that we have these conversations privately, right, and not publicly. This is AJs, the guy who recorded fucking Skull Kid in their first conversation about him being disabled and the disabilities that he goes through and these issues he goes through with his disability, and he decided to stream that live to laugh at it. That's AJs for you in a nutshell, right? AJs, the guy who will record your conversations, but why won't he have a private chat with me? And the only person who gets this was like Gino, who turns up to his chat to go like, why won't Skull Kid have private chats with me? Instantly puts the screenshots of his latest conversation into his show. It's, oh man, it's just, there's so much here.
You don't like drama. Like, he's complaining in his stream. Skull Kid complains about me doing the same things over and over again. PvP, Cog, Ralph. Oh no, they're the people in our community that we talk about. Were we changing and moving on? Yes, we were. We'll try to.
Trying to. Still got a show next week that's going to be drama, apparently.
It was starting to move on from stuff. Did I still poke fun at them? Yes. Will I probably still poke fun at these people? Yes. Yes, I will. But...
Dude, I mean, you can't let a good puppet go to waste. I'm sorry. You can't let a good puppet go to waste. Dude.
I know. When fucking Blue bought that to me, and he said, check out what I've made. This character. And
oh, so this is where it gets to the... Blue actually has made the whole thing as well, just so everyone knows that. So it wasn't paid for by AirJuice. I want people to clarify. Just to clarify, AirJuice didn't pay for the puppet. Blue Waffle did it on his own to just learn how to animate, I guess, and then bought it to AirJuice, and AirJuice went, we've got to use that in a show, and he wants to send him money for it, and he wants to send him some money for the next update to it or something, and he also wanted to pay him for a puppet of Rand, or he did pay him for a puppet of Rand. I don't know, right? And he loves puppets, okay? Mormon Shaggy, they got pissed. I told him their war on COG was boring. Yeah, it's always been like that for a year, but now it's funny. Now it all turns up and flips in their face, but we're not just sat here trying to bait issues. I mean, it is easy to make the guy respond. You just have to talk about him on a show. And he will do his whole Saturday show talking about it. It's great, right? But the whole point is to go through this and just show how easy he is to do this too. Simultaneously, I'm actually talking about stuff that's happened though, and he hates the fact that I know about this, and he didn't for like 2 fucking weeks. And it's only just come to his attention after his show Saturday when Skull Kid did a show on Sunday. That's fucking great to me. AG says he doesn't drink and rarely smokes, yet he talks like this. Retard confirmed, says Sarah. He's either a retard or he's got so drunk in the past, it's just affected him in the future, or he's had a stroke or something. I don't know. Stoner McToka saying air juice is auditory rape. Yeah, I know, guys. I'm sorry. Anyway, we'll skip this ahead. We've got 12:39. I'm going to take you to anyway. We're close enough, I'm sure, on here. I'm just going to take you to, like I said, I've got a few timestamps just for little things that they go through on here, which I just found funny. I think the biggest timestamp is about 10 minutes or something, but it's just because I kept sitting there going, right, I'll stop it there. And they just carried on. And I'm just like, oh my God, I can't stop it there.
All right, but let's read the rest of this. Cog has made a bunch of streams shitting on EJ2.
Yes.
Skull Kid made his own video shitting on EJ as well.
Yes.
As well.
And this is Cliff Wallace's lack of understanding of the situation.
As a whole bunch of tweets. A whole bunch of other shit. Meanwhile, so far, EJ has cucked about this issue.
So what I think he means by that, as far as I can tell, is he's cooked us out of content. We've not been able to do shows on HEJAS. I don't know. Cliff doesn't really make much sense, but anyway.
And done pretty much. I have done nothing. Yes, I was working. I haven't done shit. I didn't do shit. Didn't respond to shit.
You haven't. HEJAS hasn't responded to anything. Just breathe that in. The fucking retards in that fucking server. This is how thick HEJAS are. Cliff, literally the co-host of last Saturday. HEJAS hasn't responded to any of this. He hasn't. He's just got on with his shit. He's been working all week. As soon as he can stream, he's talking about this shit, bro. I said on Tuesday he's not going to do it till Saturday. What did he do? He did a show on Saturday, bro. Like, it's not hard to, like, he has got his shit and work that he'll do. Oh, but it's all week. He wants to talk about this because he's in my DMs. He's all over publicly on Twitter as well. Don't know if you've seen his public Twitter season about this. You're not my friend anymore, Skull Kid. Didn't he just spam Cog with leaked passwords saying use this content as bait? Yes, Socky the Real. He wanted me, because I was already doing my Insomnia streams on Jim Can't Swim. HEJAS then sent me a load of DMs with the Patreon links and stuff like that, and a load of passwords telling me to go and watch all of this paywalled content from Jim Can't Swim, who I've not seen, but if you wanted to go and pay Jim to go and watch it, cool, but I'm not going to put that on my show. I'm not going to put that on my show. And I've not put it on my show to this day, but he did try and bait me into putting it into my show. He did try and do that, Socky, he did. But he failed, as every single one of his baits has. But you know, you know it's constantly going on, because I mean everyone makes you aware of it. So when shit like this blows up in his face, why not me talk about it? I mean, why not milk it and take advantage of it? Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't rub this in the little shit's face? Do you know what I mean? Just like, there you go, HEJAS. Just HEJAS. There you go. How does it feel? You're a massive simp on the internet to Hyper, and your friends have all left you over this shit. And I've shown this for 2 weeks now, and you've only just fucking realised this shit. Oh, just right in your face. Just rub it right in. There you go. There you go. Oh, I loves it. I loves it.
I tried to respond to them in private. They were saying, Skull Kid was just saying the same shit. And so I was just like, I don't consider this guy a friend anymore. I don't.
You're not a friend!
I'm sorry. After what
I'm sorry, Skull Kid! You're not my friend anymore! 24 Eyes is my new friend! That's right! 24 Eyes is my new friend. I am not friend. Oh, we need to get it. Someone needs to make the meme, like, during this show. You all know the meme I'm talking about. You all know the meme I'm talking about. I need to see 24 Eyes on, like, the one that he's shaking hands with, and then in the corner, just like that, just Skull Kid. We need that shit. We need that shit in some way, shape, or form. I don't even care if there's just, like, Skull Kid's little skull head over the top. I don't give a shit. Just avatars need to be placed there. I need to see that meme, and someone needs to send it to me. It needs to go straight into the general. It does. At everyone. I don't give a fuck. You're not my friend, says Des. Oh, it's so gay. Oh, it's so gay. Oh, my days. Parrot Nation, his friends a guy. Let's make friends in the first place. It's because he hasn't got a girlfriend, Parrot Nation. And you know, do a bit of music with him, and he's just like, you're my friend, buddy, forever. I know we don't. I recorded the conversation, and after it was Stretch on the Stretch, right? Stretch wanted me to do that, and I just did it for him. All right. But we're friends. I'm sure we're going to be great friends forever, considering I recorded that conversation of you talking about your disability and how hard it was to go through. And we laughed at it on the show. I'm sure we're going to be the best of friends. Let me tell you a story about my best friend. It's so funny. I think he has an internet girlfriend, says Toxiday. Does he? I don't even fucking know. Not your buddy, Gas, says Reefus, exactly. You're not my friend, buddy. This is Prime 92. Let's continue on. We've not even finished. This has got another at least 5 minutes of this clip.
The shit he fucking did? Who does that? Who fucking
does that, mate?
does that? When Hef and Stretch ever had an issue with us, they would hit me up and say, yo, nigga, VC, let's talk. You know, they would talk to me.
Yeah.
So when Skull Kid says that we had all these conversations over months and stuff, I don't remember ever having the
Can you imagine working with such a fucking arsehole that you've been trying to reach out to privately? And he's just like, I don't remember. He's not saying it didn't happen. Recognize that. Recognize Air Juice is lying to his audience right now. Well, technically not. He doesn't remember it happening. I don't recollect. How many fucking Jim Can't Swims do you have to fucking watch to know when the fucker is lying, right? It's not, he's not reached out to me. He's not come forward. I don't remember him wanting to have these conversations privately. I don't remember it. I don't remember it. Oh, God, I'm dying over it. This is too fucking funny. Oh my God. Oh. He doesn't remember because too much petrol is dead. No Rama. Come on, no more Rama. It's messing with your brain. You won't remember conversations you've had. Everyone's gonna see your simp. It's bad. It sounds like Rambot. He does, a Waking Bear. He does. But no, this guy tries to troll Rambot too, but just doesn't get anywhere. But then this stuff happens, and I'm definitely going to make light of it because it's fucking funny. Let's continue on.
A serious sit-down conversation where he was like, I don't want to be, you know, I want the show to go in a different direction. Now, he wasn't even part of the show anymore. That's what I do.
Oh, wait, so he tried to have this conversation with you, but he wasn't part of the show, and that's the reason why you ignored him? Is that what he's saying?
I don't remember ever having a serious sit-down conversation where he was like, I don't want to be, you know, I want the show to go in a different direction.
So you don't remember a serious sit-down conversation where he said the show should go in another direction because he's not on the show.
Now, he wasn't even part of the show anymore. That's what I don't get.
But even though he did a whole stream, right, saying that you were trying to move away from the drama, and last Saturday you did a show saying that you were trying to move away from the drama. So it's almost like he literally mimicked what you said within the shows. Your show was you saying how much you tried to get away from the drama. You still thought Skull Kid was your friend. Skull Kid then brings up that you have said you try and move away, but you're the one that keeps going back to it. And you can't even take that on board. It's, oh God, it's so funny.
He wasn't part of the show anymore.
I'm going to be honest here, and this is like, you know, from an outside perspective, a new guy coming in.
So outside perspective, new guy coming in, the new boyfriend's perspective, guys. Everyone's just being really gay.
I'm just going to say it's not particularly good for business and not particularly good to treat your friends in an open manner in such a fashion when they're trying to communicate with you privately to resolute the issue, especially.
Yeah. HEJAS was trying to reach out to Skull Kid privately. How dare you, Skull Kid? Like, I don't remember you reaching out privately, but he definitely did, and you're just such a terrible person. Oh, Gator and Rand are decent. It does feel like we've got Gator and Rand on a show, doesn't it? That's basically what it is. It's Gator and Rand on it. That's what the HEJAS show is now. Oh, Mormon Shaggy, that's spot on. 24 Eyes does remind me of Gator so much because he just sounds like that guy that's never been fucking laid in his life. And HEJAS, aside from sounding like that, he's just got that Rand voice, hasn't he? I mean, that's how it is. But it's just like discount Rand and discount Gator, which is pretty sad when you think about it. Discount Rand and Gator. Whew.
In this situation,
I mean, at least discount Tonkasaur and fucking like and Failure is pretty fucking funny for a second.
Where if you weren't happy with the main show, but you were still doing the music talk show, which was moved to another channel for the purposes of progressing the music channel, why you wouldn't just stick with that and keep, going with that if you didn't want to be part of the drama and let whatever hosts are willing to be.
But he was doing the
Amazing point, 24 Eyes.
basement now. Okay, look, I'm going to bring up a DM of yours. I went back through the
By the way, he doesn't care about this. He's not responding to any of this stuff, okay? He's not. He said this at the start, okay? So did Cliff. Cliff, if you're watching, HEJAS isn't responding to anything that I'm saying here right now, Cliff. Cliff, he's not responding to anything that I've said. That's why he's dug deep into the past DMs of his and 24 Eyes to go, look, I asked him to come on the show. The show wasn't going to die, guys. Oh, it's brilliant. Oh, it's brilliant. Has renewed subscription and is now a 5-month subscriber. Sebson, whoop, whoop. Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing good in the chat. Hopefully you're having a great day. Oh, we're laughing at this today, dude. Hopefully you got a drink or smoke, popcorn, anything you need. Keep yourself very comfortable.
Skull Kid DMs. He's either deleted it or it was during a VC because I said, hey, can I talk to you in VC? So I'm guessing I talked to him in VC. Blah, blah, blah. A whole bunch of bullshit. Well, the weather, the storm, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is what I said. Okay, I spoke too soon. Skull Kid and I spoke. He is also going to jump. Make.
What is this? What is this? Is it March 26th? All right, okay, no worries. March 26th, 2 days. 2 days before Skull Kid posted out the post, if I'm not wrong. I'm pretty sure it's the 28th, and that's, I'm pretty sure, was that the day or was it the first? No, I think it was the 28th. I think it was. Yeah.
Making it the HEJAS show become the EJ show, sometimes with guests. Jump as in he's no longer going to be part of that show.
So he was part of the show.
Really sorry about getting your hope.
I never remember sitting down with him because he wasn't part of the show. But here's a message of me telling him, him saying he's leaving to not be part of the show. Even though there are posts saying it now with Skull Kid and stuff like that as the old HEJAS fucking titles for the shows and stuff like that. But my God.
So I still want to give you the roles so you can call into any of the shows at any time and still be a guest on the Tism Basement. So what I was thinking was getting 24 Eyes over to be the replacement for Stretch for HEJAS. But then I changed my mind because Sock and Skull Kid were bringing all this content over. They had enough content to do their own show. So I taught Sock Streamlabs.
You taught him Streamlabs. You mean Streamlabs OBS. Oh, such a great guy.
I taught him how to use Streamlabs. Taught him everything.
Oof.
Showed him how to create new scenes.
And how he's fucked you off to go and do his own shit. Oh, that must be devastating.
Showed him how to add donations, how to hide them, how to get the chroma key, the green screens, and they flash.
Toxic Angel's correct. EJ does need to work on his fake laugh. It sounds really fun. It is. It just
everything. Is. So that he could do Tism Basement with Skull Kid. Anyway, this is what it says. And when I need your lore, I'll be having you on. This may all fail, and people may want a HEJAS style show. If that happens, then we will talk again. The HEJAS channel is looking for people who are part of a community to run a routine, weekly, fortnightly, monthly sort of show, so that the channel has a range of similar content where the co-hosts from the other shows can call in and stuff. If you have any ideas...
Oh, yeah. Looking at the chat, I'm there saying, Sue got your bro, says Victorian Greyjoy. Yeah, you did. I can see it. It's just, it's funny as fuck.
Or want to be more than just a reoccurring co-host, then let me know. Otherwise, you don't need to ask permission or anything. You have a co-host role. You can just jump in whenever you want an opinion. And at the moment, you're my co-host on this show. That's the way we decided it. And the music show, I think, we're working that out. Sounds good, man. I hope it can all get settled to a working spot. I'm willing to jump on any show that can help. Maybe we can figure out doing something. All right. Constable wants to call in. Did I read out the rest of this? Meanwhile, so far, EJ cucked about this issue. I read the tweets of these faggots.
He's still going through his co-host blowing smoke up his ass. I mean, can we really break this down for a second? HEJAS is reading out a message posted by the co-host of his last fucking show, Cliff Wallace, the guy who's been around so much in the chat and this, that, and the other. Never said a word to him, though, because his mic doesn't work or whatever, but he's always around, right? And Cliff Wallace, it's so fucking hilarious, this. Has obviously been blowing smoke up HEJAS' ass all day in Discord. And so he's just he's been reading through this now for fucking about over 10 minutes, right? Over 10 minutes.
And they keep telling him to drop it. But this EJ nigger has dropped jack shit on them.
I know, because there's nothing to drop on us, but we've been dropping shit all over. Dropping bombs left, right, and center.
They already took multiple dumps on his face.
Yes, we did. We've shat all over his face.
The guy had put a worth thing addressing this drama. But
he's not put away, but he is addressing it all, Cliff. He's been doing this for the last couple of shows. His co-hosts aren't amazingly smart. Who this says SoCal Chris? Who do you mean HEJAS, or do you mean the guy who's his new co-host? I know, who is he? No, I don't know. Who fucking knows?
They tell him to drop it.
Look what this random guy in my fucking Discord said, mate.
Yeah, they keep telling me to drop it. I'm not doing anything. I haven't done fuck all. This whole fucking week, you fucking idiots. The hell are you on about?
Dude, you've been in my DMs, you've been all over Twitter. In fact, I had to block you on fucking Discord because you wouldn't stop fucking messaging me every day. It's just, what do you mean? Like, it's crazy stuff. It's crazy stuff, HEJAS. It's so funny. Over Twitter, obviously, you're very quiet on there, so I don't mind. You shut the fuck up over there. But you're never on there, obviously. That's why. But he's always on Discord, and he's always in your DMs, and it's just like, bro, you've been all the way out. You've been all the way through. You've been blowing up your own Discord as well. And I know this because we've been laughing at it, and I've been posting it all fucking week while I've been playing games. Oh, it's so fun.
I think they went at me over a joke because I said at 3 a.m. in the morning.
What is he talking about?
I said to Sock, "Oh, Sock, you were a great co-host. You went and."
Oh, right. So this is a joke. All right. So at 3. All right. Let me. I've not even got this on my screen. I'll show you what this looks like because it was something that Skull Kid had an issue with, and I should be able to find this. It won't even take me long. Bear with me. Oh gosh, let's have a look at this. Let's have a look. Obviously, he's done some shows over the last few days as well. Where are we going? Where are we at? Is it that? No, this must have been a couple of days ago. There we go. Oh, no, it'll be in his... Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong one. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. I'm on the wrong tab over here. I'm on his tweets, not his tweets and replies. I'll be able to see him actually having the conversation if I do it like this. Much better. Scrolling. Here we go. Excellent stuff. All right. This the one? Yes, it is. So let's get this on your screen for you so you can see this. Guys, what do we got over here? What do we got? Let's have a look. Oh, there you go. So this is what I said, obviously. April the 6th, I was just laughing. It continues. I'm legit rent-free in Daft Cunt's head. And this is obviously him saying the whole... I got banned from a Nintendo Switch channel, as I said, being so much better than bugs. Cogs, lol, Sigs, Cog is in my head now, right? I guess that was his joke at like at midnight, my time, obviously, so it might be a different time for him. So and then at 1:13, Sork was great. He was googling shit and and getting links, helping out. And it's like, bro, what's that? Hope he's better than the other one, bro. You de-rolled your co-host, shaking my head. I blame Cog. But my co-host never helped me find links and shit, so it was refreshing. This was a joke, right? Just a joke from HEJAS. I don't know how anyone else would read this, but joke. Okay? And basically, Skull Kid replied to this, obviously. It's being like, saying I've never brought content to the table and stuff like that. It's like, I don't think that of you. And he was like, he showed was obviously this. You really think I meant this 100%, not being like, hey man, you didn't get unlike these other SOS and other SOS and SOS, like a bit of light banter. No, I don't stand by this statement. My God, this is petty. I know. It's the way that it is. It's the way this whole situation is, but it's quite funny. It's quite funny. It is really petty shit, but I don't give a fuck. It's funny as fuck to laugh. But it's just because he's involved in it, and it's just. It's so funny to watch him. Is he's like every show he's got to spend like 3 hours now talking about it.
Found stuff like during the show. You're finding links and stuff. None of my co-hosts ever did that. Does that sound like something serious that I actually meant? Was I talking about Skull?
His host to a better and Fido. Castro, here's how I see it. Been bait streamed for a year. He got called out for being a simp. I laughed at this when obviously Skull Kids also said that he was leaving and why he was leaving and stuff, and everything that I said about why he was leaving and why, because I knew that Suit had gone to Skull Kid. Everything was just connecting the dots, really. And then to see HEJAS be like, "Oh, Cock thinks he knows the future," and I'm fucking spot on. Oh, I love this shit. Love this shit.
In particular? No! That's just, it's just me. It's a joke. A bad joke. Oh my god. And then Skull Kid's on Twitter proving with DMs how much he contributed to the show. Skull Kid, you contributed to the show. I don't think that you didn't. You dingus. The fuck? All right.
Hey, we got fake HEJAS in chat. Hey.
Let's bring in Constable, see what he says. Constable, welcome to the EJ show. How are you doing, sir? Talking about Skull Kid in particular.
Oh, man. Hold on one sec.
No!
I gotta mute the stream.
Yeah, you gotta mute the stream, yes.
Hey, what's going on, EJ?
Not much. How
So,
you doing?
So what's happening with you?
Oh, you know, he's got a guest coming in. Let's just skip this forward. Yeah, I think we're going down too far anyway. 25:10. Let's go to that part. We're just skipping through this. I'm not even playing the whole thing. I'm going to get to about an hour and a half, and that's when I got bored when he became so fucking predictable, because I fucking called this shit on Tuesday. I'm going to show you this. It was all called on Tuesday because he's so fucking brain dead.
Yes,
What's all of this? What is all this recording? Like, you have a conversation with somebody and you start recording. Like, what's the logic for that? And playing it later.
Oh, that was.
Because I don't think
that
it's
was one
particularly
time.
good
That was for
content.
Stretch.
No, but you do.
He did that for Stretch, right? He wasn't recording fucking Skull Kid for himself and to laugh at on the show. It's for Stretch to laugh at on the show or something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
With other people, though. I mean, let's be real. You do it with everybody. You told me privately that you record everybody. So what's the deal with that?
Not in a long time, no. But I have, yeah. I've recorded because, like, if there's a VC of 20 people and we all jump in, I record it. A few people record it.
So are you saying you don't record one-on-one conversations?
Not without their consent, usually, unless it's someone I don't like or don't trust, like PPP.
Because
I didn't trust PPP at the time
DJ
when I
has gotten in
recorded
trouble with this 50
Honestly,
times.
No,
That's why
wait. Honestly, but
Yeah.
here's the thing.
He doesn't, but if he doesn't like you, then he might.
He can record every conversation I have with him. It doesn't fucking matter. If you're sitting there talking the truth to somebody and you're being...
What a paranoid freak. I know this is another great part. Sorry, 24 Eyes with his fucking gold here. If you're just going to be the same in person and stuff like that, why not, HEJAS? You are fumbling here. I mean, obviously all this stuff coming out from Skull Kid and shit like that, and you just fucking clue. It's hilarious. Like, he's literally called you out. You're trying to brush that off and stuff, and this is why it became the public, because you weren't the same in the background. You're being a little simpy bitch.
Wait. Honestly, but here's the thing. He can record every conversation I have with him. It doesn't fucking matter. If you're sitting there talking...
He can record all the conversations that you're his new boyfriend. Of course you're going to say that, 24 Eyes. He can record all the conversations with me as well while his dick's in my ass. I don't mind.
...truth to somebody and you're being honest with them, they can record you all day. What does it matter? What does it...
People don't do... I don't know. People just don't do that, man. It's not cool.
Anything else?
Well, just stand by your words. Don't say bullshit. Don't speak out your mouth. And
like,
and
what was the point of playing like the PPP clip?
So that's another weird thing. Like, what's the point in recording Skull Kid? First off, right? That's just a weird thing, right? But why then play that on a stream? Why play that on a stream for it? Him talking about his disability and shit. Is that funny to you? That's funny. Okay. Weird. Apparently that backfired on you as well. But hey, weird. Weird that you thought it would just be fun. Let's just laugh at that. Let's just laugh at this conversation of him talking about his disability and stuff. Ha ha. Dick move. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've recorded the conversation because you're a paranoid fuck. Great. Okay. What did you get from it? Him talking about his illness. Let's show it off to the world. What a piece of shit.
The show that, how many months ago was that now? Like 7 months ago. We had a conversation with PPP, you recorded the entire conversation, then you played it.
I didn't trust him.
Nothing was said.
He called his audience retards.
Who cares? What the fuck?